So this is the craziest hotel experience we've ever had in our lives.
We are at the Atlantis The Royal, celebrating being in Dubai for 1 year.
And we've gone completely over the top, blowing the budget, but you can join us. And as always, we will share all the costs with you later in this video. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
This is fancy.
This is fancy. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is us.
Yeah.
Mad. What? This is actually mad. Yeah, look at the pool.
So we've just arrived to the room. Have you seen? They are, so inside the room, quick aside, there's like mini bars included, but there's a snack drawer. And I think
Also included, and the boys are like crowded around it right now. Anyway, what's your first impression? Yeah, blown away. Looks even better in person. Yeah, what a view. Excited to get into that pool and just enjoy the space.
And I guess just for context, we got picked up at 7:30. It's now sort of 8:45, checked in. We'll give you a quick room tour so you can see everything that's included. I'm pretty sure you saw a pillow sample box just, didn't you?
If you're not happy with the pillows that are on the bed, I think there's like 8 different choices. Even, which I'm tempted to...
Pregnancy pillow, I
The
saw
the body pillow / pregnancy pillow. I am really tempted for that. Not pregnant, but love to have pregnancy pillow.
Riley just stuck his head through the glass. You can't hear him, but he said he's excited for gastronomy. He's basically just waiting for food right now. So before we head down to gastronomy, let's give you a 60-second room tour of everything that's included in this suite. Private pool with a view.
Outdoor living space.
Minibar, which they refill.
Oh my God, there's a bottle of Moët in there.
Is that all alcohol?
It is. Snacks, all included. Even though there is a price list on there. I presume.
She said it was included. I got it on the camera.
Lounge area with the TV and an amazing view. Also, she's prepared us a little snack.
Where the magic happens. I've always wanted to do that. Come on in. Said pillows. So we've got Spelt and Lavender pillow. Called, I'm not actually going to read all these, but we have a selection of pillows. Let me just check. Oh no, these are good. Quick look at the bathroom. Beautiful bath. Show the glass. Let me show you the magic glass.
Wax on, wax off.
Check out the vanity kit. Super bougie. Obviously not gold, but pretty ridiculous. And then we've got a little bit of a wardrobe area, which, by the way, she offered to unpack all of our case for us. Medina was amazing. She was a full tour, so quick shout out to Medina. She was awesome. Case in here. I saw a techno gym thing. What's this? Super curious.
Oh, those robes look good.
Ooh, I wonder if they're going to come back with us. They must be included. Question for the comments. What's included in a hotel room? I'm not going to take a Friends approach, if you know Friends, which is if it's not
Who
pinned
doesn't
down.
know Friends?
Well, the Friends episode, which is if it's not pinned down, you can take it.
You've got a pen, you've got a shoehorn.
Oh my word. I love
They're
these.
nice.
So top
A
tip,
lint roller.
wherever I go, I travel, I take these with me to put my, getting into the detail here, but I take my dirty laundry and stick them with me. So having super fancy laundry bags are claimed.
Oh, look at this. Atlantis The Royal beach bag. Hell yeah.
So guys, foggy. It's that time of year. Doesn't matter. Room tour done. By the way, it's not lost on us at all that this is probably the most special room stay that we'll ever do in our lives. Is that fair?
Fair.
Can't do this again. Bank account won't take it.
Crazy. What are those people doing over there?
I don't know. Anyone know in the comments? So we're now in Gastronomy, which is arguably one of the most ridiculous, in an amazing sense, buffet breakfasts that we had. We actually came here like 5-6 weeks ago to treat Riley and Reg, and I thought I'd quickly show you, I'm gonna do my best to show you all the different locations here in Gastronomy. I'll quickly start with where I spent most of my time last time, which I'm not doing this morning, which is the bar. So this is the all-American bar where they serve, actually I might get a quick tipple. I'll get a quick tipple after I've done this video. That's the bar, I'll be back there in a second. Then we've got cafe area here, and I'll take us on to the bakery, and I'm dying for an almond croissant. Before getting into the bakery, I'll quickly show you there is ice cream and sweets, which as you can imagine with two boys, they completely fill their boots at. And this is right next door to the bakery section, which has probably got every type of pastry that you'd be looking for. Oh. Hello.
Hi.
I want to interrupt this tour to say this is commitment because I'm starving and I'm taking on a tour before I settle in. Down this end, we're looking at the noodle bar, and if you come to the very end of the restaurant, you're able to get some fresh pizza at the pizzeria. I'd like to tell you we are nearly done, but we're not. There is a lot more selection. So in the middle bit, we've kind of got like fresh juices. For those of you that fancy sushi at breakfast, there is a great sushi selection. Obviously a mandatory egg station. And for those of you that are just missing home and just want a good old-fashioned English breakfast, I've also got you covered. This is one of the things I remember from last time, the Benedict station. So you can get eggs Benedict, and the level of care that they put into making these things is phenomenal. We're nearly there. So just headed past the Greens, which is more of a Asian Oriental breakfast. And last but not least is the Orchard, where you can get all of your, fresh greens and smashed avo on toast, which seems to be being meticulously prepared at the moment. Don't forget, all of this is with this view. Pretty stunning place to have breakfast to kick the day off. Feel super lucky. There was one more place, which is this place. Fresh cheeses, meats and bits like that as well, for those of you that like this sort of stuff. Okay, so after breakfast this morning, I'm tracking everything at the moment. I'm on a proper fitness kick. Sticking to it as well and enjoying it. But anyway, that's not what you're watching this video for. I consumed 700 calories at breakfast, so I decided to use that as an opportunity to get down to the gym, get on the treadmill and burn 700 calories. So this is what the gym looks like here at the Royal. One thing I wish slightly different, I was expecting a slightly better view when on the treadmill. Not to be picky, but would have been cool. Fine now, head back to the room, hang out with the boys by the pool. Dunk him. Count three, we're going to jump in, swim to the bottom.
Put the phone under the water.
No.
We're going to swim underwater towards you. You need to go down.
I'm going to go down.
So when we...
You splashed me.
Everyone happy?
Yes.
You happy, Mama?
Yeah.
What are you having? They've got a Nintendo Switch. I've managed to get a beer. What are you having?
Louis Vuitton's downstairs.
Ooh.
Bye. They didn't know I was recording. This is them just vibing to the hotel music. So we're heading into the Royal Lounge, which is where you can have afternoon tea between 2 and 4 p.m. And then they have happy hour, which is 2 hours long, between 5 and 7 p.m. So I'll very quickly show you the menu here, and just told the boys, Reggie was asking what is he allowed on the menu. He's here. And simple answer, we've paid too much to not just say fill your boots, so they're having whatever they want off the menu today. So a quick tour around the Royal Lounge. What did you just grab?
Macaroons. I love them.
He loves a macaroon. So we've got, naturally, sat closest to the sweet section. And then it looks like over here, we've got some more biscuity bits. And then I'm trying to see where the actual food is. There seems to be, okay, there's some stuff over here. Not entirely sure how to order here at the moment, by the way. Let's have a quick look. Oh, these look fantastic. For whiskey drinkers, well, more specifically, bourbon. Chocolate Hills cocktail, fantastic. Is this round 2?
Best egg sandwich I've ever had. So good, the truffle, egg and truffle. Oh my gosh, it's banging. And the bread. I could sit and eat these all afternoon.
French martini, an egg sandwich.
And a scone.
Very quick one, not going to make this about all the drinks we're having, but I got this.
It'll be a long vlog if you don't have any drinks out of us.
Won't be a long vlog. But because of the first one I said, oh, this one's got a bit of bourbon in it, I like it. He randomly came over and was like, sir, I think you'll really enjoy our whiskey sour. It's not the menu, but I think you'll enjoy it. Legend. So, we're about to head off to dinner. We're going to Nobu on the beach.
Yeah, the camera is loads better, isn't it?
It is. We've sorted this out, so we've got 4K, no HDR, so it doesn't look blown out. Let me show you where Nobu is before we head down. View from the room. So we've got a hotel, I think it's called Milas here. We're going to try and capture the fountain show, which is there. And then Nobu is there. Let me zoom in for you. That's where we're going. 1 year in Dubai. Fist bump. We've lasted.
We've also got a buffet breakfast tomorrow morning.
You love the buffet breakfast, don't you?
Yeah.
I was very tame this morning, but tomorrow morning I'm going to smash it.
Yeah, you were so tame.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
you wanted to leave early.
Yeah, because like when we're here, it's like you don't feel the need to just like eat. Because
I feel the need to eat.
You always feel the need to eat. When we paid for it last time, I was like, we just got to get max value. Tomorrow morning, it's
Let's get max value.
max value. All right.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to do that thing where it goes max value.
You ready for dinner?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Love you.
Oh, I need help down here, these stairs, Reg. Holding his mama's hand. True gentleman, eh, Reg?
So we've just got back into the room and it's just 10 to 9 at the moment. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
Oh, the boys' bed has been made up. This is where these boys are sleeping. And just looking down here, it's pretty cool what they've left out for us. So not entirely sure why, but we've just walked into this. So the plan right now is to enjoy a bit of a night swim at the pool. Good morning, sleepyhead. So day 2, thought I'd give you a quick recap of, oh my word, wow. We'll show you what we're looking at in a second. But yesterday, where did we leave it? We went to Nobu.
Nobu by the beach.
What was your view on Nobu?
Do you think they're the world's smallest tacos? Yeah, really nice. It's very, very different to more chill vibe, less sushi based, I guess is a good way of putting it, compared to Nobu that is at the Atlantis The Palm. Here it's a lot more chill. We were sat inside. I would say inside really you could be anywhere. I guess it's not very fancy inside compared to the other one, but I can imagine it being stunning if you came at the right time of the year to be able to sit outdoors.
Yeah,
but the food was amazing.
Food was amazing. As always, like, service is fantastic. But I think this is like very different. So you kind of got the Atlantis, the Palm next door, where it's like super
Feels like dead, I don't know, fancy, premium, bougie, sort of like probably what you expect Nobu to be like. Probably the name's in it as well. This is like Nobu by the beach, so I'd say more casual dining. Doesn't take away from the food experience. The food was awesome.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then just after that, actually on the way out of Nobu, we caught the fountain show, which was pretty special, which was cool, wasn't it?
Amazing.
So we did that, and then I actually tried to get some footage of the fountain show from our balcony because we could look down and see it. And if you are here, highly recommend just getting down to ground level and watching it. It was really good fun.
Then we went back to our suite, villa, not sure what we're calling
whatever
it,
it's called,
hotel room,
that
for a night swim, so that was cool.
did that, and then up this morning back to Gastronomy, and one place we thought we'd show you. We can't hang about here, we're allowed, but this is adults only, but at a place called Cloud 22.
Oh my gosh, it's stunning. Like,
I haven't even looked around yet.
I feel like I've just not even been focusing on actually looking at the camera, and I've just been looking around.
Guys, this is absolutely stunning. So what we're looking at here is an infinity pool that looks like perfectly over the palm. This makes me want to come back here, just me and you.
Yeah,
Like,
for
this
sure.
would
You can actually come for like a day pass morning.
Oh, you can day pass this?
You can day
Privily?
pass this. No, unfortunately it's not privily.
Not Privily.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
But
though.
this is absolutely stunning, but again, adults only. I can imagine this being super vibey at night. We've got a bar just up here, which looks awesome. And then in terms of our plans for the rest of the day, we're gonna head down to the Royal Pool. Sarah wants to catch some rays before we head back to the UK, which by the time this goes live, it won't be a surprise because we're gonna surprise some family.
It depends when you're putting it live, so let's discuss that.
Okay, we'll double check. This may or may not enter the vlog, but
You're in it.
Gonna surprise.
He was trying to avoid being in the vlog.
But we're gonna head down to the Royal Pool so Sarah can catch some rays, and then we are checking out at 3 p.m. We've got a slightly extended checkout. I'm assuming we can get a lift back the same way we got here.
Also, just to note as well, like the family pool is the only pool where you can go with children.
The Royal Pool, that's called, isn't it?
The Royal Pool, yeah. There's some other pools, but they are adults only, so just bear that in mind.
So we're gonna head back now, and one thing that I know is gonna come up in the comments, we always try and do on this channel, is share costings. Now, just be super clear, like we know this is ridiculously expensive before we even get into that. We don't share costings for any other reason apart from to show you guys exactly how much this stuff costs. We've done it from the beginning of the channel, so when we get back at the end of the day, I'm gonna work out how much we spent on everything, including Nobu dinner actually, because we got the bill, but we also had some credits.
We had a off-board package with our
Half-board
room.
package, so I just need to work that out, but we'll share all the costings towards the end of the video. Should we get the boys?
Yeah.
Let's go. So we've just arrived to the family pool, but just before I actually take a minute, lie down and start to cook because it's like 11 o'clock, it's peak heat. I just thought we haven't actually shown you what the beach looks like. So I'm just gonna have a wander down and show you what the beach looks like here. It's absolutely stunning, as you can imagine. And for those of you that don't know, this is basically next door to Atlantis. The Palm, which you can see there, and then in between both the Royal and the Palm is the Aquaventure water park, which you can access from both the hotels. I mean, how stunning is this place? Feeling very lucky right now. Okay, back to the pool. Hopefully in a place where I can lie down in the water. It's bloody hot. So just wrapping up at the family pool. Any thoughts?
Yeah, really relaxing. I really enjoyed it because it was in the sun.
Hello.
Hey.
Impressions?
Oh, This is heaven. Hello.
Sweet, sweet nectar.
Our room's great, but there's no sun on the actual like terrace by the pool, so it was nice just to get a bit of sun. The lounges like inside the water are really nice. It's more of a chill pool than a
Activity based, like doing stuff pool.
Yeah.
And then me and Riley actually went down to the beach. He loves playing in the ocean for a bit, and the beach was just like a bathtub, super warm. So we've got like an hour and a half left before we check out. Aircon, beautiful. Hour and a half left before we check out, and what we're going to do is head up to the room. Boys want to go in the pool at the room, and then we're going to go down to afternoon tea. I'm going to take all this footage while I'm down there and get ready to do the edit, which is the plan for the flight tomorrow morning. And then we'll collect all the receipts and give you guys an update as to how much everything costs, so you can get a sense of how much is it, would you do it, is it worth it? So it's been a week since we left the Atlantis Royal. For those of you that have been around the vlog for a while, you may even remember this spot. So I'm back in the UK with the whole family. We're back at my old place where my mum now lives, by the way. And I thought I'd open the envelope. So inside this envelope, this is sort of when you check out the hotel. They give you the envelope and they talk you through all the different costs of your room charges and all this. This is where we get into the meat and bones of how much we spent on this 24-hour staycation at Atlantis The Royal. Some big numbers on here. Anyway, so as always, guys, going to share all the costings with you. And just to be clear, this is for no other reason than we try and be super transparent on this channel. I'm going to work out whether this was actually worth it. So let's start with the actual room charge. And again, just to share with you, we potentially got a little bit carried away with this because originally it started out as like, let's stay at the Atlantis The Royal and let's treat ourselves. It's been on our bucket list. And then we booked a room and then we got sent an email which was, hey, you know, you can upgrade if you want to. And you can actually benefit from these upgrades at a reduced rate. And I'm just going to challenge that slightly because I just checked it on my laptop and I did this a couple of days when we got back, and you can actually book it for about the same price. So in terms of price, we paid 12,454 dirhams for that room. And this was a sky pool villa, palm view room. And right now, if I was to book, let's just say next week, I can get it within like a couple of hundred dirhams of that. So maybe we were just a sucker for the email and the upgrade. So just to put some like pounds and pence on this, that means that we spent £2,501 on that stay. That, I can't give you a straight face. That actually makes me feel slightly like, oh, I just got carried away with this. But we had an amazing trip. And what I was trying to do for my own sanity was to just break that down a little bit more to go, was it worth it? What else was included? So, firstly, we got Gastronomy, which is that amazing breakfast you saw earlier, included on both the days. Caveat this, which is, I'm not sure if it was meant to be included in the first day, but we got picked up so early that we just sort of benefited from it. So if you are doing it, advise you do that too. So we got Gastronomy twice, and Gastronomy prices are expensive, and you don't actually have to be staying at the Royal in order to go to Gastronomy. If you're just staying in Dubai, you want to go and have that awesome breakfast, you can just go and pay to play. So because we got it twice, that took about 2,000 dirhams, or just less if we wanted to go twice as a family of 4. So that kind of brings us down to 10,504 dirhams. I'm just looking at my notes in front of me. So all of a sudden, okay, Gastronomy, assuming you wanted to go there, fill your boots, we got that. Let's chip away at the value. That brings us down to £2,119. So we got the room minus Gastronomy. We're all of a sudden paying £2,000 for that room. Then with our stay, we actually got a meal supplement. So we got 360 dirhams for myself, 360 for Sarah, and then half of that for the boys, or within a few dirhams of that. So we got just around 1,100 dirhams as a credit to use at any of the restaurants within the actual hotel. And as you saw, we ended up going to Nobu. We ended up spending about an extra 500 dirhams, but if we take that credit off this room charge that I'm trying to chip away at to see if we got any value, that leaves us with a room charge of 9,409 dirhams, which is 1,898 GBP. So we're at 1,900 quid at this point in time for that room. Then we got into afternoon tea, and I've just sort of took a blanket value there and assumed it was £100 twice, because to be honest, we probably spent more than that. Myself and Sarah had a bunch of cocktails the first day, the kids filled their boots on food, and we went back twice. So if we then took 1,000 dirhams off, we're now sitting at 8,409 dirhams, which is £1,697. I don't feel like I'm making a big enough dent in it with all this stuff I'm trying to find value of in terms of making myself feel quite sane right now, but we press on. Then we get onto the minibar and the snack drawer. Now, I don't want to get told off by the Atlantis Royal, but all I can tell you is that we got maximum value in terms of this minibar, because don't forget, anything we drank out of the minibar, it was completely complimentary and restocked. We called a button and it just got restocked. And there was everything in there, from energy drinks to shorts, mixers, even through to bottles of Moët. That was for the adults. And then for the kids, we had the snack drawer, which again, complimentary and restocked. And on my word, did we restock? Yes, we did. Max value. But to be conservative, in case you don't smash the minibar and the snack drawer like we did, we're going to take another 500 dirhams off the price. That leaves us with a room charge of 7,909 dirhams, which is £1,596. And then don't forget, we got our transfer, we got picked up from our house and we got dropped off. I'm going to apply another 500 dirhams credit on that, assuming 50 quid as an absolute minimum both ways. It definitely would have been more, but being super conservative, we're going to take another 500 dirhams off the number. So that leaves us with a room charge for that room for 7,409 dirhams, which is £1,495. So 1,500 quid for the room. A couple of caveats on that before we sort of like work out, I guess, get some initial views whether it was worth it. This is out of season pricing. I had a quick look and I'll put it on the screen in case it's changed, but if you're looking to book in season, sort of like post summer, you're not going to get it for that price. I'm not going to say for that cheap, because it definitely is not cheap. We're still trying to work out if it's good value, but you're going to pay significantly more during the season. So basically we paid 1,500 quid, had a beautiful dinner and some other bits that has totally cost us 2.5 grand for this experience. Was it worth it? Big question. I got my view, but let me quickly ask the family. So just with the boys, so boys, come on down for me for a sec so I can crouch. What I want to know is, trying to work out as a wrap up to the blog, if Atlantis The Royal was worth it. Do you guys know how much it was?
No.
I believe you guys know sort of value for money. You're learning how hard it is to earn a few quid. So, actually, let's just do this.
Can I just tell what Maggie's doing right now?
Oh yeah, we got the dogs.
So basically, she knows how to watch this. Do that, and then she in a second you see that she's gonna come, and then she's gonna give us the one again.
Come on back there. So actually, how much do you think it was? Guess. Get a number in your head.
What, in pounds or dirhams? Got it.
I want you to guess in pounds. Riley, guess in pounds. 1, 2, 3, go.
£1,200.
£1,200.
6,000.
Pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole trip, everything included, was £2,500. Okay.
Jeez.
Was it worth it?
What do you mean? Like, was that worth it? Yeah.
It's a good question. So, if you were to spend £2,500 out the family money, would you do it again?
If we didn't go then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're doing the same as me, actually. Okay. So I had a thought on that as well, which I'll get to in a minute. Okay. Reg?
Yeah.
Well, seeing though you thought it was 6 bag, what did you think?
It was so cool. Because there was like everything.
Favourite bit?
The pool.
The pool? Favourite bit?
Gastronomy.
Gastronomy. Just before getting Sarah's opinion, anyone remember Arlo? Arlo! He's the dog that has been my best mate. And when we moved to Dubai, he ended up staying here. And one of the things I'm most excited about is to spend time with this little lad. My boy. My boy. My God. I love you. Good boy. He's the best. He is the best. Most human eyes ever. Good boy. Missed you. He gets a better life here. My mum lives here, as I just told you, and she loves animals more than people. So He's got a good life. Okay, let me get Sarah. What was your first reaction when I told you how much the Royal Atlantis was?
Absolutely gobsmacked. Could not believe that you'd spent that much money on it. I was in absolute shock for ages.
So the question now is, that I've asked the boys and I'm answering, was it worth it? £2,500.
It was amazing, but no, I don't. I think you struggle to justify one night away for £2,500.
Do you regret it?
No, I definitely don't regret it. But I think I would have struggled to pull the trigger on it.
That's fair. Favourite bit?
Probably that truffle and egg sandwich.
So taking all that into consideration, was it worth it? No, it wasn't. And that's all contextual, by the way, is this might be the most ridiculous, outlandish amount of money, and you go, Adam, of course it's not worth it. That's a fortune. You could have gone on a family holiday and bits like that, and I get it. Or you might be at a different point in terms of how much you think is normal to spend on a staycation. You go, yeah, it was worth it. It looked fantastic. So it's all contextual to your personal situation. For us, it was not great value in terms of the money, but we had an amazing experience. Would I go back and spend the money again? Yeah, I would. I honestly would. Which I guess means it probably was worth it for us, but I wouldn't go and do it again now, like as a second time. It's not somewhere I'm like, okay, we're gonna go back there again next year. This was like a massive milestone moment for us. We've celebrating sort of this massive milestone of moving to Dubai, and we went completely extravagant for us, and we had an amazing staycation. So I guess what I'm saying is we had an amazing trip. Yes, it's a lot of cash, but do I look back at it with regret? No. Will I ever stay there again? Probably, to be honest with you. In that room, no. Who knows? Let's just see. When we get to 10,000 subscribers on the channel, let's just see what we do there, because we are trying to find these moments where we celebrate milestones, and hopefully it creates good content for you. But my question to you in the audience is, what's your view? Like, from what you saw, from places that you've stayed, where would you recommend that we stay, whether it's in Dubai, or where are some of the best hotels that you've ever stayed at? We're looking at like Thailand and Bali. We were thinking about going away to those places for this summer holiday, but instead we decided to fly back to the UK and spend some time with friends and family, which is proving to be an absolutely awesome time. The boys are having fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this. Let us know what you want to see more of on the channel. On that note, stay well. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, last thing before I wrap up, by the way. I just saw on my notes. Room charge. By the pool, we spent 180 dirhams on 4 ice creams. Let me give you a conversion. That's £36, 33 pence, and they weren't even double scoop. So, top tip, if you're gonna get ice cream, do not get it by the pool at Atlantis The Royal, unless you wanna feel like you've been robbed.